Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 999 Gaming. I want to do a video for The Walking Dead Road to Survival, and this is Alexandria Act 3, stage number 6. I wanted to get this up for you guys before the down for maintenance, so hopefully you guys can take a look at it, maybe beat this level. So real quick, let me set up the team for you. I got 4-star Shane, still working on leveling him a little bit. I got a 3-star Dale, a 5-star Rick, of course. I got my 3-star Michonne and Rosita, and the items I brought replenish. I brought the tear gas, the nerve gas, and I also brought 5 of the hollow point bullets. Not completely ideal because I do have Michonne with me, but at least 4 out of my 5 team members get the benefit of that ranged attack. So tell you a little bit about how we're going to go about this attack. Before I get to it, I will tell you recently, the last couple days, I've been working on some leveling up the adrenaline rush. Some really good advice in the adrenaline rush videos, and I'll get over to that a little bit more, but leveling up the adrenaline rush was really key to helping me get this down, of course, with the right items. So I've got Rosita's adrenaline rush actually up to level 10 now, so she's hitting after just a few turns, so that was key. Let's go through a little bit of the items and how we set this up. Let me get through wave number 1 here. You can see that I've got some yellow down here. What I've done is I've just basically taken, of the 2 rows, the one in the middle a lot of times I leave alone, so I want to make sure I got enough items to get all the way through 5 waves. So I'll show you, let's go ahead and start fresh with wave number 2. You can see how it goes. So I got 2 red down at the bottom. I got a red and a yellow. Go ahead and use Dale to heal up there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and weaken the ones down at the bottom and also the ones up the top and lower the defense there. You can see I'm hit a little bit harder. So the ones down at the bottom, I just want to weaken them up so they hit me 50% less. And the ones at the top, what I want to do is weaken them so I hit them for 50% more. And I just want to smoke through this level as quick as possible, get the best matchups I can. And I'm going to use a lot of replenish early on because, the first couple waves, you don't want to lose anybody in the first couple waves, and then you're just chasing it the whole rest of the way. And I figure if I've got anything left over by wave 5, I can just use everything in order to get through it. So here you can see I'm going to go ahead and take down the 2 up at the top, and then now I've got a good yellow matchup for us right now. I don't have any nerfs on this whatsoever, so I'm just going to sort of grind it out, not waste anything on the row of 1. And then here down at the bottom, nice matchup for Shane because the blue versus the red. And this is as close to a rainbow team as I have. I've got, Shane's obviously a good matchup with the red. I got Michonne there. And then I got my, basically my 3 alert characters as well too, and they feed off of each other pretty well. But with Shane as my leader, it toughens everybody up, gives them a little bit better defense, and also gives them a nice defense, extra 20% versus ranged attackers. And there's a lot of ranged attackers in this wave, so it does help you out. So same thing, let's move to wave number 3. I got some bleeding going on over to the side, so you got to keep an eye on your health because it will tick down. There you see I'm going to use the hollow point bullets, and it's just going to help me hit a little bit quicker. I'm going to get these, try to get these ones down at the bottom down as quick as possible. You can see they have lowered defense, and the ones at the top have lowered attack. So we're taking a little less damage, and we're doing a little bit more damage. And the real key here is to get that Rick and that Michonne. That's one of the few mistakes I made. I actually meant to attack with Rick, and I accidentally slid across him, and I got a shield up for Rick. But other than that, my attacks were pretty spot on for this, and you're going to need it because these last few levels are pretty hard. So no need to nerf the one. I've got lower defense down here. I had an extra item, but we're still working. We got good buffs at the top. And here you can see we're in good shape. We got almost everybody topped off right now. Michonne with a nice hit there. There's a nice multi-shot follow-up. And, here's just time I want to take a few extra attacks and get my adrenaline rush sort of built up and recharged for the next round. So a lot of times you don't want to kill them too fast, especially if you got a 6 versus 1. You just want to make sure you get an attack with every single person. I could have hit with Shane a little bit early, but now I got Dale's adrenaline rush recuperated, so I can go into next phase, and there we go. I can top everybody off, or almost top everybody off again. And more of the same. Same items. We're going to lower the defense at the top and lower the attack at the bottom. I don't want those at the bottom hitting me really hard, and I want to get the ones down at the top down as quick as possible, especially, right there, it's potential could be some heals. So we don't want to deal with any healers. But I do have a good matchup versus Shane, so I'm not going to pass on that. I could have taken down the yellow one at the top probably in 1 round, but because Shane had such a nice matchup in the middle there, I wanted to go ahead and I hit for about 40%, so I'm not going to pass a free turn up. It's going to help me in the long run, even though I didn't take it down. So now we'll just focus our attacks. You know, got the one down the middle. We go ahead and hit with Rosita. Not a very hard hit, but pretty nice Michon there. Able to take that down. And now we got 6 versus 2, and the 2 that we have, their attack is 50% of what it normally is. So I got some extra items. I'm going to go ahead and lower their defense. So I want to hit them a little bit harder and not really keep them up that long. Got Rick's Turn the Tides up as well too. You can see I'm getting low on replenish. So and I got Michon at about 40% on the end. So I want to make sure that you know, I go ahead and heal her up, and I'm just use all the replenish I got. Try to keep her up for one more round if possible. There we go. And now we get that Turn the Tides in there, and now we're in great shape. So you can see we're gonna go ahead, same thing, get some free hits here. Go ahead and hit with Rick. Go ahead and hit with Shane. So I'm just building this adrenaline rush back up, and I got Dale able to use again. So going into wave number 5, the boss level, you can see this is a nice matchup for us because we got some Tides in there. So several greens, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and weaken everybody I can, and then get that debuff. I want to get these Tides down as quick as possible. You can see nice hit by Rosita, and I've still got that Dale kind of my back pocket there. I can heal everybody up. So we'll skip Todd for a second and go ahead and use where the best matchup is, and then we can always get back to Todd. We'll heal everybody up, get back to Todd. Nice crit there, and then we can focus down the boss here in the middle. Nice hit with Michon. Super crit there, 2200. You got to love that. And now I'm just going to use the rest of the items because I just don't want to take any chances whatsoever. You wait too long to get to these levels that when you get to the end of it, you just don't want to have some sneaky crit get you down. So that is it. That is Act 3, Stage number 6. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll start working on the other ones. Appreciate all the views, comments. Leave your feedback below, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.